This is Plantasia, Mort Garson's 1976 album, made entirely with analog Moog synthesizers. The record mostly failed. That's because it was only sold to customers who bought a plant at a store in Los Angeles. You were also given the record for buying a certain mattress from Sears. Definitely a weird marketing plan. But over time, Plantasia gained a small cult following. More recently, it's seen an explosive second wind via a reissue and proper marketing by Sacred Bones Records. Plantasia was meant to be played for you and your plants. Its cover saying, "Warm earth music for plants and the people who love them." The album itself is chlorophylled with an array of moods, expertly crafted instrumentals, and warm melodies, each song named after a specific type of plant. The sounds of the Begonia, the Spathiphyllum, the African violet. What seems like a playful concept, Plantasia is actually loosely tied to a pseudo-academic trend from the 70s, investigating the limits of plant intelligence, specifically how sounds can help plants grow. Since then, hordes of conflicting experiments and research has surrounded the topic. So, does Plantasia work? Can music help plants grow? This is a topic that dates back to the 1950s, where an Indian botanist, T.C. Singh, saw that a plant's protoplasm increases at sunrise, and that this could be induced electronically. And so he set out playing South Indian violin music between the ranges of 100 and 600 hertz. Apparently, his balsam plant grew at an accelerated rate of 20% in height and 72% in biomass. Convincing, right? Fast forward a couple decades to 1973, 3 years before Plantasia, a book called The Secret Life of Plants was published. A scientific work where authors Peter Tompkin and Christopher Bird claimed plants were not only sentient, but that they have emotions. Watch out, vegans! This was quickly disproven, and the book is now widely regarded as fiction. But around this time came another book, The Sound of Music and Plants by Dorothy Redelack. Dorothy highlights her scientifically controlled experiments at Temple Buell College. She remarks playing classical music intermittently for hours a day and found that this resulted in growth. She had also tried the heavy sounds of Led Zeppelin and Jimi Hendrix, but the plants became gangly. Their growth hindered with long stems and sparse leaves. Some plants even grew away from the sound source, and after 16 days, most of them died.
You say it again.
Hey, you! Are you enjoying this video? Consider subscribing for more music-related content. Since then, there have been a handful of truly academic, peer-reviewed experiments that resulted in mixed, but mostly positive outcomes. They discovered that protoplasm movement isn't all music or really sound and vibration does to plants. There's all these things. A study in 2004 found that musical sound had a highly statistically significant effect on the number of seeds sprouted compared to the untreated control. In another experiment of outdoor crops, the Zhejiang University of Science and Technology exposed plants to classical music mixed with the sounds of crickets. This resulted in a 55.9 centimeter vine length increase per plant. So maybe Plantasia can actually help to grow your plants. What was born as a pseudoscientific fad from the 70s has evolved into so much more. There's been a lot of fiction, though its latest, more academic research has yielded promising results, especially when looking at the vibrations that music and sound produce. Whatever the case may be, we definitely won't stop you from blasting Mort Garson's magnum opus for you and all your little plant buddies.